we'll see the winners of 3 straight, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Motion from the back. Trying to get the corner. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of...
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. It's a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Carr. They're working that left side. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Making great decisions, that's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy I can't remember, drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, well, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
And I'd like to see the receivers do a better job fighting to get open on that scramble play. The quarterback's flushed out. He's working to his left. You now need to break the route off. You got to run with him. Someone's got to go down the boundary. Someone's got to come back to the quarterback and give him a place to go with the ball.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Fires on the move. Complete to the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And you got to be wondering about the psyche of that cornerback now who just gave up the big play. He's going to be looking for that corner route later in the game. He's got to be careful he doesn't overcommit to the outside, because if he does, that could mean a big home run type completion if there's a big in-breaking route by his receiver.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. They get the completion, and that's one thing, Jesse. If you're going to get this guy on the ground, you better come in and make the tackle like you mean it.
Man, that was a heat-seeking missile coming in there. He knew he had a lot of work ahead of him with that big fella making the catch. Nice tackle.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Johnson looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
You saw the tight end on a big play there in that last 3rd down. Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area of the field.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Goes to the option. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback, because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. They want to run this quarterback. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the extra point is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barrett. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Oh, they're after him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that you know if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one or a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot. We can mention names, and Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Play of the period, first down here. The RPO, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Second down coming up. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun to give to the back. Fighting off the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock. Hand it off. Let the running back do the rest.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Carr. The sure hands, it's Richardson. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Looking to fire. Picked off! What a play by this defense. Got room on the return. Inside the touchdown, Wolverine. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Moving away from pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And there he is again, another sack, channeling his inner Aiden Hutchinson against Penn State.
And that is high praise when you start comparing somebody to Aiden Hutchinson. Michigan, year after year, they find these dudes, man. The guys that will get after the quarterback. Hey, let's go, big.
Time to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Wide open. So bad. It's so bad. So bad.
Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Snagged in the middle, it's Richardson. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Michigan offense back on the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Morgan. And this one will be stopped for no gain. In this rivalry, you could just about write the history of the game. Rodney and Fielding Yost, Schembechler and Holtz, the Rocket and Desmond Howard. So many great moments in this rivalry, which has been played since the 1800s.
So many great moments, so many great plays, great players. And how about the uniforms? Just clean, beautiful, pristine unis.
This is just classic college football. Because of all those names that Reese just ripped off, this game always seems to come down to the final play.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kansas. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to pass, it's Carr. Looking deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. There's no logical reason these two shouldn't play every year. The proximity, both powerhouses, but squabbles get in the way from time to time, guys.
They sure do, and I think Notre Dame being an independent always makes things tricky and difficult, but at the same time, they're always playing USC every year, David. I'd love to see them schedule Michigan each and every season.
And just make it happen. We've lost so many rivalries in sports because of money, because of conference realignment. We don't need to lose another.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in, looking for space. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Fires downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
Man, these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old now. So even when they don't have wide receivers, you still expect them to put that ball in there and make it happen.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's White.
So hard to play this game. It's so hard to play this game.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Leaves it with the back. They stop him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll bring up fourth down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coming out with it, it's Barrett. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Carr. He's looking deep. And that will be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
This is insane work.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll take another shot here. Waits to grab at the 25, and there's room. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. You got to build on this momentum in the second half.
This is crazy. The wide open touchdown misses we've had, man.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Unloads it downfield. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Timeout.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Johnson looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. On the run, fires downfield. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's the fake, and he wants to throw. It's incomplete, and the old fake him out with a fake on first down doesn't work.
Yeah, no, but beautiful, beautiful first down call. That's what I was thinking going into this game, guys, when we were studying these teams, was first down is a good opportunity to bring on the field goal unit and see what kind of success we can have.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down.
He just got a PI on him there. Just got a PI on him.
Absolutely perfect. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Just stayed away.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half.
Stayed away, man. This is horrible.
He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Floating away. Going right and going deep. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. Going for the big play. And he's got it inside the 35. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Makes it past the marker. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. This quarterback part of their running game. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Whatever that ability is.
They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. The maize and blue asserting itself as they stretch this lead against the Irish.
Go Blue knew coming into this one they had to score and score early. Right now, they are playing with so much energy.
Yeah, they got the offense rolling. They got the momentum going. Notre Dame's going to have to do something quickly to change that.
And they'll try to tack on 2.
Quarterback run. Real desperate.
They'll run the option. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Wide open touchdowns getting overcome.
He'll bring it out. It's Barres. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here come the Irish back on offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Finds his man. It's Payne. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield, it's Carr. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab on the left side. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 3rd down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The Wolverines want to move quickly. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds his man. It's Marsh. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect them is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Throwing right. That pass is incomplete. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive.
Sends it downfield. Wide open, he makes the catch. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Irish! This dude is absolutely taking a flamethrower to this secondary, torching everybody in sight.
So find something different, right? Like double team him, do whatever it takes to not let that guy beat you. He's just consistently being the one that's destroying you. You got to find a way to make somebody else work, make somebody else beat you.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Fumble or something.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Still on his feet at the 45. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Gets the back moving. Johnson looking to throw. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Johnson wants to throw it. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Well, nice job there by the defender. He stayed right in the back pocket of that receiver, so as soon as he caught the ball on the slant, he was able to bring him to the ground.
It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good. You're late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like the offense doing what they do. Forget your defense. Get a stop. That's your job.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
That's reeled in. It's paid. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays.
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24 of this defense. Its head is spinning. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
In this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And the defense forced that incomplete.
Bro, he even lit up. House call, lit up. Gold house call. Gold house call, lit up. Gold house call, lit up.
With the deflection.
Yeah, and those corner routes are tough to throw for an offense. You try to force it, in between coverage a lot of times, and you can tell it's great defense. Nice job getting the hand in the air, getting it on the football, and making sure that receiver can't make a play on it.
So now it's 2nd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Right on target this time. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Caught over the middle. It's White. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Working that left side now. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense gets set for second down. Got it in the middle. It's Morgan. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Good gracious. This is so crazy. So many factors, bro. I should not even play again.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Johnson wants to throw it. Caught close to the marker. It's Marshall. Touchdown, Michigan. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Young. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Making side adjustments here. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot and see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. And to get rid of it quickly. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Carr. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Of course.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up.
That wouldn't make sense if it wasn't on this. Of course. Absolutely beautiful.
The Irish facing quite a challenge here on third and a mile.
Absolutely beautiful.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Here's a throw downfield late. Can't find his man.
This game's so bad. This game is so bad. It's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. Jeez. This game is unacceptable.